Is the Caterpillar electric pressure washer strong enough or powerful enough for a foam cannon for auto detailing? Let's find out in this video. I just got this MATCC snow foam cannon, and here in this video I tested out with our Caterpillar electric pressure washer. I wanted to test it out and see if that pressure washer was strong enough, good enough, or appropriate for snow foam for detailing automobiles. As I unboxed the foam cannon, we got some documentation, user's manual, little welcome card, and here's the main body, which is a hard plastic container where we would put the chemicals and mix the water, and that straw was the suction. And here's the brass nozzle. It's mostly made of brass with some stainless steel parts, so it's pretty good weight to it. There's some adjustments. So here, when you rotate it clockwise and counterclockwise, it'll allow you to adjust from a fan pattern, wide fan pattern, to a more of a nozzle stream. And this knob up top allows you to adjust the amount of water to flow through it. So this is the standard orifice that's inside. I'm not going to change it because per the specs this should work with my pressure washer. My pressure washer puts out 2 GPMs at 1800 psi, and the minimum psi for this foam cannon requires 1450 psi at 2 gallons per minute, and my Caterpillar or Cat electric pressure washer puts out 2 gallons per minute with 1800 psi. So I should be within range, but let's try it out and see if this will produce good foam. The other thing I like about this MATCC, this is the version 3, and it's got the wide neck bottle, so it's wider base, so it's less likely to topple over. And so now let's set it up. Connect the garden hose to the hose bib, and then the other end of the garden hose connects over to the Cat 1800 psi pressure washer. So here, let's open up the hose and let the water flow. And as the water flows into the pressure washer, let it bleed out of the hose lines and the foam, the spray foam. And then here I started out, it came out really thick foam, and I was pretty excited. And then shortly after that, as you can see there, it started kind of sputtering. Not sure what went on there. I think maybe I didn't purge out all the lines enough. And you can see here, as I continued on, try to bleed out the lines and get the water flowing again, I was getting not thick foam, pretty watery, so I'm not sure what happened there. So I decided to regroup and start all over. Anyways, from the initial one, when I was washing the Prius, it was getting watery, and I thought that maybe the pressure washer wasn't good enough. So here I tested it out. I made a new batch and measured out 2 ounces of the snow foam soap, and then added warm water into the container, and then tried to make sure that was mixed up better. After I added the warm water, I shook it up. Maybe in the future it might be better to use like a steer stick or something and make sure that that's all incorporated very well, because maybe that's part of why the foam came out thick in the beginning and then it started to thin out, because maybe the soap wasn't mixed in with the water inside the container very well. In any case, this next batch seemed to have worked way better than the first time. In the instructions for the soap, it does say to use warm water, which I did, and I tried to mix it up good. Maybe I was being a little too impatient, and I probably should have mixed it in better. But anyway, I shook it up pretty decently, and then I attached it to the lance with a pressure gun, and then tried it out. And here I used it on the Jeep Comanche, and what a big difference. I was getting thick shaving cream style foam. So at this point I was pretty happy, and I proceeded to clean the truck and put down a good layer of foam on it. And both of these vehicles had not been cleaned for probably over a month. They've been sitting, so I've got a good layer of dust on it and grit, pollen, and also over that span of a month there's been a couple of days of rain towards the beginning of that period, and towards the end we just got some more rain in last week, so both vehicles have been pretty filthy. But here, as I bring you in closer, look at that pretty good thick foam, and it stays on. It doesn't easily drip off. Look at that, it's holding, it's not watery at all. So far I did not change the orifice on this, and this is because per the requirements of the foam cannon, it needs higher gallons per minute, so which mine meets the minimum requirements for this. The cat pressure washer meets those minimum requirements, and I was pretty happy with the results. And here I attached I can't remember if this was the 40 degree, I believe this was the 40 degree nozzle, and I'm just rinsing it off. So far I'd give this MATCC Snow Foam Cannon 2 thumbs up. Really happy with the results. And of course the true star of this video is the cat pressure washer, cat 1800 psi. This pressure washer, pretty happy with it. I'll be doing more projects with it, be playing around with its settings. I don't know if I'm even going to try. I did purchase a 1.1 millimeter orifice for the snow foam cannons, but let's see. So far I might not need to, because this is working really well and giving me thick foam out of the factory settings, and this cat pressure washer puts out. So pretty happy with it. I've got links down below for this pressure washer if you want to purchase it, and also I'll have links for the MATCC Foam Cannon and other links to products I use. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you can be notified of new videos coming up. Thanks for watching.